Welcome back to Land of House. It's Monday morning. Just been watching TV with Emma and Ashley and having a good time. But I thought I would show you the progress of the rolling library ladder with bookcase. Now you've already seen the bookcase build here, and it has turned out quite nice. I liked all the suggestions of putting a little bit of filler in these cracks to fix that up. But now I am working on getting the rolling ladder installed here. I need to come back and put some larger holes on the back side of the pipe. But as you can see, I've got holes in there with the all thread, and I'm going to be using these sleeve nuts here to go in there, and that'll be on the front side. And then I have to get the hardware actually on the ladder itself to fit in there. But man, that is starting to look really nice. I think it's going to really make this whole bookcase pop whenever it's finished. I've got this metal pipe back out here in the workshop, and I've originally I put these 1/4 inch holes in here on the backside, and the other side was big enough for those sleeve nuts. But now I'm having to move up to this size. Was that a 5/16 I believe? Because my holes weren't exactly perfect where they needed to be. And so this helps to align it a little bit better. I'm just getting the pipe spray painted to look nice for Ashley's office. And so every month, towards the end of the month, Ashley has a book club, and we're hosting here again this month. So she wants the cardboard off the front porch, and I have to agree, it looks kind of trashy. So I'm gonna move this cardboard right here down to the garden space and then get it covered up like the rest is down there. Ashley's just leaving for work. I got Emma down in her pack and play for a little nap, and got this bar up here. I think it's looking pretty good. Well, just got some sad news. Mom called a little while ago and said my grandmother is probably within a day or two of passing. So we will probably be going down to Mississippi here in the next couple of days. She could get better, but we don't look for that to happen. Back probably 20 years ago, she had a surgery, and some complications happened, and she's had brain lesions for 20 years. So basically she's been brain damaged for a long time. So as far as her mind going, it's been gone for a long time, but it's really sad. So I just wanted to bring that up in case I cut this vlog short and you don't get any content for a while. Emma and I are heading to town. Gonna go to the post office and drop off ram pump orders. And both Ashley and I had our car tires to go a little bit low. And there's a local gas station up here that has free air, if you know about it. It's behind a closed door. So I'm gonna go pick up her car and fill up both of our vehicles' tires with some fresh air. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So I am back out in the workshop pretty late at night. Actually it's just 9 o'clock, but Emma just went to bed. So I'm putting holes in the bracket that's going to look like this guy for the rolling ladder. And that's what holds up the U-wheels. But anyway, one thing I never really noticed or understood was the importance of belt placement on a drill press. So you can open up this compartment, and it actually gives you the diagram here. For bigger bits like 3/8, which is what I'm using here for the biggest hole. Focus. Anyway, it says that I should be using the slowest speed. So the bigger wheel here and the smaller wheel here. So it's running fast here and slower here, and that's good for the bigger one. But when I drop down to do my pilot hole, I'm using this tiny bit right here. And to do that, it says I need to drop this belt down. So I've been dropping it up here to the very top and swinging this one in Yeah, come on. There we go. So now this bit is going to be going really fast, and it makes a huge difference. When this big bit's going slow, it just eats right through it. But if you try to go fast, it binds up. And then with this one, if you try to go slow, it dances all around on the material. So anyway, it's very helpful to have that information. Emma and I just got back from town. I bought some washers to finish up Ashley's library ladder. We bought some 24-inch on-center insulation for the roof of the workshop. And then I bought a straw bale for like $5, I think it was. A little bit expensive, but I'm going to use that over here in the garden to cover up the other pieces of cardboard. I didn't want the insulation inside with Emma, and so I put it on the roof. And now I've got straw all over my car. I can't wait till Ashley says something about that. Maybe it won't make a very good mess. Oh boy. Oh, and then maybe it will. I think I know what we'll be doing here in just a minute. Cleaning out my car. If you watched last week's vlog, you heard Ashley say that my car is always a mess. And it's true. That's heavy. So I should surprise her and get it cleaned. I sure hope this straw doesn't have any real seeds in it. If it does, this may end up being a very good garden of grass. It's Wednesday morning. Got the insulation I just bought right over here. It's going to be nice to get this ceiling insulated. When I start to heat and cool this place, that'll help out a lot. My thoughts were, it's 148 square foot, so I'm going to put these sections here on this first strip, and then I might buy a thicker insulation for the next step up. So, you know, it'll be R13, R19, or whatever it goes up to after that. I forget. But anyway, so that'll give decent insulation and better insulation, and just work with that. So I made a bit of a mistake with my building of Ashley's ladder. These two pieces are not tall enough, so I need to add about 1 inch to them and redo this. Also, it was gonna work, but I had I think, which one is it? Yeah, this one here and this one here. Beep, 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 beep. And then you can see this is the piece of pipe I was using, but there's too much space in here. See all that space? Doesn't look like much here, but when it's up on the ladder, that is enough to cause issues. So I need to bring those closer on both of these, sadly. So more work than I was expecting, but at least I had purchased a good sized section of this to work with. Emma and I just went to the auto parts store and bought some things, some oil and an oil filter, and some new wiper blades. Why are wiper blades so expensive? Is it not possible to just replace the rubber component? I don't know. It just seems like you should be able to just slide that off and replace the whole thing, but I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, if you watched last week's vlog, you got to see Ashley complaining about how dirty my car is. For example, all of that junk, and then it just, it's pretty bad. So I thought while Emma and I were here changing the oil and wipers, I would also get the car cleaned. So Mom just got home and she is taking care of Emma while I can clean the car out. I'm making 3 different piles. One pile is the trash. Second pile is the important documents that need to go inside. And the third pile is stuff that really should be in the workshop. So that's what I am currently doing. But in a couple years ago, I had quite a rat's nest inside of my car. So I thought I would open this back up here and see what we get again. So this little compartment right here is a filter for inside, and just wanted to see if there was a mouse in here again. Ugh. Let's see, there's definitely some junk, like a mouse has been in here. Huh? They're so bad for this. Oh man, look at that. I'm gonna have to get out the shop vac real quick and pull that out of there. Ugh. So this is what my cabin air filter looks like. Pretty nasty, huh? Yeah, for some reason I forget to push record on this camera. So I missed filming, pulling all that stuff out of there, but obviously I'm gonna need a new air filter for the cabin. But until then, I'll just reuse this one. Well, I finished getting my car cleaned, but it was too dark to show you the results, so you'll have to wait till next week to see that. I actually just got back from going to see Star Wars with her stepdad. They had a full theater and they were having to watch like this. I'm sure you've been there. So Ashley said she'd be happy to go again sometime, and maybe I'll get to go this time. Been looking forward to seeing this movie. Well, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. My grandmother has not made any change really, so maybe after Christmas be going down to Mississippi for about 2 days for her service. So definitely keep us in your prayers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.